reddest I've ever been.
It's okay. We are
Like
live.
having a hot flash. That's great.
Ah, remind me to tell you about a comedian I just watched last night.
Okay.
But anyways, we are live. Welcome to DoubleBookedCo.
Hi.
You often will find us in the middle of a conversation when we go live. We apologize about that, but welcome. This is actually our new product Etsy drop, which is a week early. If you know, we typically do the first Tuesday in June, but I am due any day now. My due date's not for like 2 weeks, but you know how that goes. You never know. So we are going to be putting our shop on vacation mode, but we wanted to give you enough time to do any orders you wanted to do of any of our new product that we're putting out in June. So that's why we're kind of coming to you a week early with some new products, which is exciting. Looks like we have Cool Gamer is here. Hello.
Hello.
Andy is here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I feel like I talk to Andy a lot now with being in the Joy Luck Club read along because we've been talking about that a lot lately. So I see her all the time. Well, I mean, I see her name all the time. So for tonight's new product, we're going to talk a little bit about book club stuff first, as we normally do. I'm going to talk a little bit about scheduling, and then we'll show you all of the new products. But again, to mention, so for June, we did announce in our Instagram and on our community tab that we are going to be reading Tracy Lang's We Are the Brennans. So that will be the book for June. So if you're interested in reading that, we will be reading that in June. And we'll typically start that during reading sprints, which will still occur on the first Tuesday of the month, which is next Tuesday, June 6th. And that will start at 8 p.m. So we'll do some reading sprints where we'll start that. If you are looking for a free copy of that, they do have the audio version on Hoopla, if your library offers Hoopla. So that's how I will be reading the book. In addition to that, we have already picked the July book. As you recall, May and July are Laura and I's birthday months, and that's where we will typically pick the book as opposed to doing a poll for a book. And July is my birthday month. So I have decided on The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton. So if you're looking to join us in July, you'll want to look for that book. So that'll be our July read. And the reading sprints for that will probably be later in the month because the first Tuesday in July is July 4th. And I don't think anybody wants to join us on July 4th. As wonderful as we are, we probably are going to be doing other things. So the July read will be The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton. And then again for June and the reading sprints in June will be We Are the Brennans by Tracy Lang. Now, as far as scheduling goes, so what we have left for coming up here pretty quick. So tonight, we are going to be doing the new products, which we'll be talking about very shortly. And then after that, you'll pop out of this stream, if you're going to be joining us, into the live discussion of our May read, which is the Chilbury Ladies Choir by Jennifer Ryan. So that's going to be happening here at 8:30. Then, as we look into June, you'll have the Etsy drop of all of our new products happening tonight and into tomorrow morning. And all of those products and any products in our Etsy shop will be available until 11:59 p.m. Central Time on June 6th. So on June 6th, or the early morning of the 7th, we will be putting our shop on vacation mode. So we will be on vacation mode for the remainder of the month due to my pregnancy, because I'm due like on the 14th. So anytime I could have this baby. And I don't want that to happen with any of your orders hanging out there and not getting sent out. So I'm feeling confident that I'm not going to have the baby by the 6th. So any orders that happen from today until the 6th, I'm hoping to get out on the 7th or 8th. And that way, no one's order gets lost. So you'll have the remainder of this week and the first couple of days of next to do any orders on any new products or existing products from our shop. And then we'll be on vacation mode. The hope and the ideal day we will come back, because as you know, July is our anniversary month. So we will have been in business for 2 years, right? Is it 2?
Yeah, I think so. I think 2.
2 full years. So July 1st, we will reopen the shop. And at that point, you will see, just like we did last year, we're going to have a ton of different things happening. So we'll have different sales, we'll have different goodies, freebies, all that fun stuff is going to happen starting on the 1st of July, with hopefully nothing bad happening. So I'm hoping that'll be the time. So because July 4th is the first Tuesday, you'll actually see us posting stuff on like Instagram, our community feed, that kind of thing on the 1st of July, like showing what we're doing, but you won't see us live here on our YouTube channel until the 11th. So on the 11th is when we will come back for new products, anniversary sales, all that kind of stuff, and then followed by reading sprints for the July book, which is that Kate Morton book. And then we'll skip a week, and then the following week, the 25th, will be when we do the live discussion of the Kate Morton book. So you will see us live on our YouTube channel on the 6th for reading sprints, which is the Tracy Lang book. And then the end of June, so I skipped one. So the end of June, the 27th, we'll be doing a live discussion for that book. And hopefully I'll be there. I'm sure I'll be there. We'll see what happens, but that'll just be a live discussion. No new products. The shop still won't be open, but it'll be the live discussion. And then in July would be the 11th and the 25th. So, and we'll post that on Instagram. We'll post it in different areas, but just kind of giving you a heads up on what that all looks like coming down the schedule here. So it looks like Debbie has also joined us. Hi, Debbie. It's nice to see you. Okay, so let's move on into our new products, which we have decided we've been doing some clearancing out of certain things, and we're trying to do that quarterly, and it's on the quarter now. So we have a couple of clearance items we want to share with you. So I'm going to share those first. So I'm just going to share my screen, and remember everyone to let me know that I'm actually sharing properly. And we will see, we have these 8 items. So we have all of the current stickers that we have in the shop, which are just these 3. So you have that One More Chapter sticker, the Book Nerd sticker, and the Books Are Better Than People sticker. Those are all 60% off. So those will be 80 cents a piece, while supplies last, of course. And all of the clearance are already in the shop as is, just because of the way it kind of worked out with how I was going in and trying to fix things. But so that's already there. So if you're not, so as you look at the new products, if you're not really looking at any of the new products and you want to just do the clearance products, those are all up and ready, already on the shop. They're already set for you. So we have those 3 stickers, and then we have 5 different bookmarks that we are clearancing out. So we have our lunar or celestial bookmarks, the jungle animals, globe and maps, day and night, and the dinosaur bookmarks. All of those are 33% off, and they're only available in the without tassel. So those are about $2 a piece as opposed to the $3. So you get $1 off. So those are all the clearanced items. Those will stay clearanced for the remainder of the quarter. And once the quarter is over, just like we saw last quarter, they'll be out of the shop completely. So this is while supplies last. So you'll notice when you go in there, some of those bookmarks are already sold out. And so there's only what's left. And some of them have 1, maybe 2 left. So definitely jump in there if that's something that you're wanting to take part in. But now let's talk about our new products, which is always fun. And let me know, am I sharing? Can you see new products? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, so we have our first collection of new bookmarks, and we're calling this Keeping It Colorful because it's really just a great and happy, bright bookmark collection, very colorful. You have, these polka dots in the first part, and these kind of vertical, almost rainbow-like collection. And then these look like bunting to me, but we have that as the third bookmark in that collection. And you'll see the back sides are just as pretty. So the polka dot has kind of this like grid on red. Then you have that vertical rainbow-ish kind of color scheme with this blue on blue polka dot. I don't know why, but I really have been liking the polka dots. Every time I see those on the back sides of bookmarks, I'm like, oh, those are cute.
Yeah, they always look nice.
Yeah. And then the last one, that kind of looks like bunting. The backside is so nice. It's all these little flowers. It's so colorful. And as always, I know I say this so often, but in person, these bookmarks are so much brighter than they let off in the camera. Just such a nice, crisp, colorful collection of bookmarks. Just very happy, which is always nice when you're reading something and your bookmark is just like smiling back at you. Then our second new collection, we do have a rainbow collection. So the first one being more of like a pink, and it has like these, how would you kind of say that? It's like a, like the yellows. It's like more of a rustic-y, I guess. Is rustic the right word? I'm not sure.
It's sort of like a millennial color palette, like with like a terracotta and a teal and a seafoam green, and yeah,
not your ordinary primary colors when it comes to rainbows, which is nice. And then we have 3 others that are just as beautiful, and their backside's very nice too. So you have this first one, which is that pink rainbow that has this like abstract color scheme behind it, and then we have the smaller rainbows with clouds. And that backside, again, with these polka dots, they're so cute. But white polka dots on a blue backing. And then we have some bigger, more traditional looking rainbows with clouds. And that has that teal background there. And then again, this white backing with rainbows. And then that more of like a goldenrod or yellow tan with polka dots. So polka dots are very much in on bookmarks lately. Then, as everyone has been loving our minis, we have put together a mini collection that is just our bookish minis. So, we have a lot of bookmarks in our inventory that are bookish themed. So book stacks, bookshelves, cozy reading night kind of stuff. And we have created minis. So this is, our minis are always sold 6 mini bookmarks for $5. We have a whole collection that are just the bookish themed minis. So as opposed to getting the minis that are just, miscellaneous, you don't know what you're going to get, these ones are going to be all of the bookish kind. So it might not necessarily be this exact 6, but it'll be similar to what you see around this board here. But it'll all be bookish stuff. So that's always fun, especially if like maybe you're doing a book club and you want to do a little freebie and like maybe you're giving the book away or something like that. At least you'll know these are all bookish themed bookmarks, which is super fun. Now the next couple of items, these are all going to be our gently used books. So we have a collection. So this is the first 3 books in the Laurel K. Hamilton series. The Anita Blake series is the Vampire Hunter novels. So this is the first 3. So those will be sold as a set. They're all paperback, like mass market. Mass market copy of Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. Mass market copy of Anne Rice's Pandora. We also have a mass market copy of George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones. So that's the first in that series. We have a trade size copy of Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern, which I feel like that book had a lot of mixed reviews. I loved it. And then when I started seeing people talk about it, a lot of people were like, it was like, eh. And I was like, what? I loved that book. I thought it was so good. It's very confusing, but I mean, to each their own. Everyone has their own opinion about books. This is a second in a series. The series is the Jubilee Cycle, but this is a hardcover of The Naked World. This is a trade size paperback of Divergent. And then this is a hardcover copy of 4, which I believe is the Force. I don't know if it's like completely part of the series, but it's like a spin-off, I want to say. I don't think it's like part of the 3. I think it's
short stories in the universe.
Yeah, it's the same world, but it's not like a continuation of. Whereas we have Insurgent, which I think is the last one. I might not have these in order. And then Allegiant. And those are all hardcover, those last 3. So yeah, so those are all of our new products / items that we will be putting up on the shop. So the clearance items are already set for you. And then we also have the new bookmarks and all of the gently used books will be available there as well. Looks like Kim is here. Kim, I hope you are doing well. It's always nice to see you. Yes, so cute. Really love those bookmarks. Very, very cute. But yeah, so does anyone have any questions about any book club stuff as far as like what books we'll be reading or the schedule of what we'll be doing as far as like when we're live, that kind of thing? And then all of the stuff that we're going to be dropping will be dropping in our Etsy shop. Because I'm doing reading sprints tonight on my Spinelli Speaks channel, I'll probably be working on all that, and I'll probably be just dropping it as I go. So they'll be available to you by the morning, essentially. All of the clearance stuff is already ready and on the shop, ready to go. You can order those right now. But as far as all of the new products that we just showed you, I'll be working on that later this evening. Since I'll be doing sprints, I'll probably just work on that because knowing me, then I'm going to wake up and not have time to do it in the morning. So I'm just going to be dropping it whenever I feel like it overnight. So it'll be all available to you by the morning. So, okay. Well, sounds good. Then we'll go ahead and pause there. If you're reading along with us with our June read of Jennifer Ryan's The Chilbury Ladies Choir, we are going to be popping into our live stream here in just a few minutes. So we'll see you then. Okay. Thanks. Bye, everyone.